A few weeks ago, I talked about this guy named Jackie. He is known as the security guard of Hong Kong. This is the #1 Nepo baby in all of Hong Kong Hollywood.
My name is Jackie Han. I'm an actor from Hong Kong.
And this guy has made it his life mission to become famous. And he doesn't do it the way other Nepo baby does it. He does it in a truly abstract, bizarre, weird way. The last time that we left off, you guys know that he tried to run Burning Sun Seungri out of Hong Kong. But where we left off is he premiered. He had his acting debut in multiple different movies that his parents paid for. One of them was like $100 million. They had Huang Xiaoming, they had Angela Baby star in this fantasy series, and it still fucking tanked. People said if there is going to be a worse movie in the next upcoming year, it's gonna be a sequel of that movie. That's how bad this movie is. But fear less, because Jackie is gonna come back. He's gonna keep making comebacks, even when people didn't even notice that he was missing, even when people didn't even ask for it. And that is when he decides, out of nowhere, Jackie is going to get a haircut. You're probably wondering, why is this making a Mott's episode? Who cares about a freaking haircut? There was a hairdresser recently that went viral on Douyin. She does not go viral for cutting celebrities' hairs. She does not do the latest trends. She doesn't do wolf cuts. She doesn't charge ridiculous prices and then spend 2 minutes with you shampooing your hair and then leaving. She literally goes viral because she actually listens to customers and gives them exactly what they want. People are not crying when they leave the hair salon. Have you ever seen those hair salon before and afters, and the after part, it looks like they just want to get the fuck out of there because they're about to cry, but then for some reason the hairstylist doesn't notice it and post it on TikTok, and you're like, I'm so sorry, my girl is about to have a mental breakdown in her car. She's about to call her boyfriend and freak the fuck out. She doesn't do this. Her name is Xiaohua.
Xiaohua?
You know Xiaohua?
I don't know Xiaohua.
Okay, she has this tiny little salon in Hunan. It's not fancy. I mean, it looks like you would walk by and it just doesn't look like the most relaxing place to get your hair done. You don't look like you're gonna spend an hour there getting like a detox shampoo through your scalp. But there are students, regular 9-to-5 workers. Sometimes even celebrities will come and stop by because she started posting videos on Douyin, and it's like the before and after. And you know those barbers in America where the before, I'm so sorry, I love you guys, but they just look like a fucking software engineer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And their hair is like kind of greasy, the guys, and it's like sticking to their foreheads, and it just looks like the type of guy that you would go, oh no, he's sweet. He's sweet, yeah. No, but he has a good job. Did you catch my drift? But he has a good job. Not and he has a good job. Do you catch the difference? I'm trying to introduce my girlfriend to a guy that she could potentially date, and I say, but he has a good job. What does that mean? That means he's a software engineer, and that's it. That's it. Anyway, they come in looking like software engineers. Barbara takes a little video, and then afterwards, you can just tell that they're feeling themselves. And it's like those like boy cuts, and they're looking in the mirror, and suddenly they got a little smirk. They got a little pip in their step. Like you just know that they're trying to walk out and get on Hinge and upload new photos. That's exactly what this barber does. Like this is what she does. This is what she does
really
for
good?
so good, to the point where celebrities have been flying into Hunan to go to her thing, and they all get charged the same amount of money. $4 a haircut. $4 a haircut.
Okay, so she's not doing it for the money.
No. And I know that you and I cannot fly to China to get our haircut because that would no longer be a $4 haircut. That would be multiple thousands of dollars of a haircut because airline tickets are crazy. And I just want to say, here's a better alternative. Just use Pantene. That's it. I have nothing more to say. Today's video is brought to you by Pantene. If you guys saw my last video like a few weeks ago, you know that we went through a whole folder of evidence related to hair shedding. All I ever get are like exhibits. And honestly, it felt like the start of a horror movie. So now that we've seen the clues, it is time for the full story. Pantene made a cinematic trailer called The Shedding, and this is where everything comes together. So I'm gonna watch it. Pretty
started
cinematic.
with a few strands. Then a few more. And then it was everywhere. Except where it belonged. Escape the horrors of the
cinematic.
shedding with Pantene Abundant and Strong System. Powered by Pro Vitamins and niacinamide. Reduces hair loss by 85%. Grow healthier hair without the $180 price tag. Strengthen roots. Fight breakage.
Oh, her hair looks so good.
Stop the shedding with Pantene.
Okay, I'm so for real. I started using this a few months ago, and I feel like, do you guys remember when I used to talk about my roots? I used to be so insecure. I used to put like basically eyeshadow in my hairline. Is that good for me? Probably not, okay? And it doesn't even fix the problem. And then I started using this. You have to use the whole system, okay? The Pantene Abundant and Strong System, it's such a big deal. It's a 3-step full regimen, and it also feels really relaxing. It feels like a whole salon day when you're doing it, and you can actually visually see less hair falling out. Even if you don't visually see it, which I'm telling you, you will, you're gonna notice it, because I used to have to do the little snake drain thing in our shower nonstop, and every day after I would shower, I would have to go in after it dried to get all the little hair clumps out so that I wouldn't clog the drains and the pipes. I don't do that anymore. You just give it 6 weeks. It becomes stronger and denser. I actually noticed results before the 6 weeks. It's not overnight magic. It's just science doing its thing. You reduce hair loss and you grow healthier hair for stronger, denser hair in 6 weeks by reducing the scalp oxidative stress. And it feels so good. It's like a little routine that I can't skip. This is the first time ever that when I travel, I will pack my own shampoo. It is clinically proven anti-hair loss system. And here is the kicker. While some fancy treatments, they just drain your wallet at nearly $200, you can grab the whole Pantene set for around $50. The wash and treatment work together to ease the scalp. It just helps each strand become more resilient. Meanwhile, the conditioning step cuts down on snapping and breaking, so you're not losing precious hair to knots or rough handling or like the swirly hair art on the wall of your shower. You know, I used to do that, okay? To learn more about Pantene's new Abundant and Strong system, search for Pantene Abundant and Strong at your favorite retailers. It looks like this. It's so cute too. And thank you to Pantene for partnering on this episode and for creating a system that can stop the shedding. And don't forget to follow along using hashtag Abundant and Strong. And because we can't go get a $4 haircut from China, just use Pantene and we're gonna watch Jackie get a $4 haircut. I didn't think that this was gonna be such a big deal, but everybody, okay, so Jackie has a bob. He's got a bob and he's been starting to wear some crazy clothes like flower robes, dresses, a bunch of like very fashion forward pieces, and people are starting to get a little bit
His
stressed
mommy's
out.
clothes, right?
Yeah, his mom's clothes. He straight up told Dylan Wang, it's my mom's clothes. Dylan Wang was like, why are you dressed so sexy? He's like, oh, it's my mom's clothes, okay?
为什么今天穿的这么性感？其实我把我妈的衣服穿衣服。
So he's wearing his mommy's clothes. He's got a bob. And so a lot of people are like, you know, I do at the end of the day, no matter how cringy this guy was, I kind of miss short-haired Jackie. He can wear whatever he wants, but he looked a little bit hotter with the short hair. And is it a personal preference? I don't know. I just know objectively, Jackie never brushed his hair. So I think that's why people didn't like his long hair. It just looked like it was fucking messy the whole day, every day. Everywhere he went, red carpet, it looks like it's matting. So people were going not to Jackie, but they were going to Jackie's mom.
Madame.
Madame. Okay. She'd be live streaming and people would be like, can you tell your son to get a haircut? Can you tell your son to get a haircut? And so out of nowhere, Jackie's mom sends $2,000 worth of donations to this now Douyin famous $4 hairdresser. And she's eating her rice live streaming and she gets a notification that Jackie's mom just donated $2,000. She starts spluttering rice out of nowhere. She can't even keep the rice grains inside of her mouth. She's freaking the fuck out. She's like, why did she send me $2,000? She immediately goes back to Jackie's mom's live stream, sends it back. She's like, I can't take this. I love her. She's so sweet. She's like, I can't take this. Like, I can't do this. And Madame Xiang is like, just cut my son's hair one day. That's all I'm asking for. Take the money, consider it a future payment. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna take the money. So they keep sending it back and forth. And you never wanna fight someone about money like that, okay? Especially like East Asians, I don't know. They just have a thing. You see like full-on fights break out at restaurants. And so she keeps sending it back. Madame Zhang then decides, I'm going to send her a Louis Vuitton purse. She can't send it back because shipping is gonna be so expensive. And she only makes $4 a haircut.
Why is Madame Xiang keep like sending things to her?
She's trying to convince the hairdresser to cut her son's hair.
Like come to his house to cut
No.
his hair.
She's like, and I will fly my son to Hunan.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Okay.
please take my son as a client. Is this hairdresser so booked that she can't get her son in? No, that's not the case at all. So that's why people are confused.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, Madame Zhang, we just told you to make your son get a haircut.
Yeah.
He could have gone to like the celebrity hairstylist down the street in Hong Kong. He didn't have to fly to Hunan to pay $4. And then you didn't have to spend like $5,000 to get this doing famous hairdresser to cut your son's hair. This is confusing. This is
Yeah.
very confusing, right? Until you see the goddamn haircut. So now the hairdresser has this Louis Vuitton. No, I think it was a Chanel bag. I'm so sorry, okay? She's got this new limited edition Chanel bag. She doesn't really know what to do. And Madame Zhang is like, just take it. Just take it and take my son. And so it becomes this thing. Everyone is so excited for this live stream. It's like when, I don't know, Speed gets a haircut.
Check the haircut is doing.
Everyone wants to watch for some reason. So they're like, we gotta watch Jackie get a haircut. Our old Jackie's gonna come back with the clean cut hair. He's gonna look a little sexier. It's gonna be great, right? If he has to show up on our screens on a daily basis because he won't fucking leave any of the variety shows, he's everywhere, then at least be good to look at. So they're like, we're so excited for this haircut. He shows up 4 p.m. The haircut takes 6.5 hours. I'm gonna give you a before and I'm gonna give you an after. And if you're just listening to the audio version of it, he looks exactly the same. And it's a 6.5 hour live stream. I mean, if you were to come in 1.5 hours in, everybody's asking, why are we all watching him just sitting at the hair salon? What's going on? And everyone's like, shh, Jackie's getting a haircut. So this is intriguing, right? So he spends a whopping 6.5 hours cutting half an inch from his bob. It takes 6.5 hours. By the time he leaves the salon, the sun has set. So you're probably wondering what exactly happened during the 6.5 hours that it took for them to cut half an inch. And she's known to be efficient. She's not known to sit around and lollygag and do a bunch of nonsense that you really don't need for your hair just to charge you more. So run it from the top. He sits down. There's already fans lined outside. So he'll sit his little butt down, say hi to the hairdresser, then run outside to take pictures with his fans. Then the minute that she starts snipping, he goes, wait, I gotta pee. Then he runs to pee. And then he sits back down and she's ready to snip again. At one point, she's so stressed out by him, she's doing one strand at a time. There's a clip of the live stream where she's holding up one piece of hair, one strand of hair, and the scissors are hovering like 0.1 centimeters.
He doesn't want his hair to be cut?
I don't think so. Then he's like, hold on. Nature calls. I got a lot of business to take care of. Runs to the bathroom to take a poo, okay? And then in between, he's getting food deliveries. He keeps moving, pausing halfway that she had to wash his hair 5 times because she does wet cuts, not dry cuts. And she needs his hair to be wet, but it's no longer wet because it's completely air dried every time he would get distracted. And then randomly, he'd be like, can we play some music? He would spend 30 minutes looking for the right soundtracks. Then all of a sudden he starts screaming at the top of his lungs and then rocking back and forth in his chair. Then he's looking at himself in the mirror and he's feeling himself. I don't know why. There's no transformation yet. And he would just like beat his chest. He'd be like, I look good. I genuinely think him and Speed could be best friends, okay? And so just to put it very nicely, he was being very, very abstract. Okay? Some people say, if you put it more bluntly, it looks like he was on drugs, okay? That's just, he's not. But it's just, he's that crazy. He's just that unpredictable. Someone commented, what is wrong with him? Other people commented, Madame Shang knew exactly what was going to happen. We thought $5,000 was a lot for your haircut. Absolutely not. Now we know why. Okay, netizens even suggested that he needs to go under full anesthesia to get a haircut. He would even strike his signature nose pose, you guys remember? And then he would run out of the salon, take pictures with his fans, run back in. And every time he would run out, the hairstylist looked so stressed that he was just going to like leave. Like dine and dash. And he would come back in, do the hand pose. He would teach the hairdresser the hand pose and force her to do it with him. And finally, after 6.5 hours, his hair looks exactly the same.
Is he happy about it?
He's so happy. He's so happy. I'm just going to show you a picture of what netizens wanted. They wanted his short hair that he had during the movies. But he looks exactly the same. And people started, fans outside, they started zooming in on the amount of hair that was cut during 6.5 hours on the ground, you know, because you see it in the salon. And like, it was like the same amount that I used to shed before Pantene. It was like nothing. I mean, I was shedding for sure, but when you're thinking about a haircut, you're expecting a lot of hair, like an alarming amount of hair. But it was like a shed.
What?
On the ground.
Why did this go viral? It's just so what the fuck.
Yeah, really why it goes viral is because this picture starts circulating of a hairdresser's seat. Like, you know, when you go to the hair salon, you sit in those very specific cushiony chairs with the steel plate that you put your legs on.
Yeah.
Your feet on, right? It's, I mean, every hair salon has like the same variation of it. Well, there's like butt cheek imprints left on that seat that people started taking pictures of. And that's because Jackie's haircut took so long. He left like an indentation in the hair salon seat. And so that started going viral.
I'm so confused. Just a picture of a salon chair?
Yeah. And then, you know, his whole antics of this 6.5 hour haircut starts going viral. He even got a kiss on the cheek.
Nothing viral about him is normal.
Yeah, nothing is like, I get why that's viral. Like, sometimes you're like, no, I get it. I get the appeal. Like, that makes sense why it went viral.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't understand it. The netizens are joking that not a single second was wasted during those 6.5 hours. He got his hair washed 5 times. He had it cut and styled. He hosted a mini meet and greet. He struck his signature pose nonstop. And he also accumulated more random viral moments out of it. On top of that, remember how he had like a whole shampoo commercial that he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the shelves were stocked with the shampoo in the background. So everyone is like, this guy is kind of a genius. We don't know what he's doing. But fans were so interested in this. They flew to Hunan. They took a train to Hunan to take a picture as sitting in the same indented butt seat chair that Jackie was sitting on.
What?
I'm telling you, fame is weird. Fame is weird. And Jackie loves the fame. He loves the attention, but not in a pretentious way. Like, you know how some celebrities, you're like, God, you love being famous and we can just tell. Like, you eat it up. The minute the attention is not on them at the Golden Globes, like, there are videos where they're like, why is nobody asking me about my dress? Like, that's the vibe. Like, you know that they love being famous. They just won't admit it. Jackie fucking loves being famous. One time he went to the mall and a security guard stopped him at the mall. And this is all recorded by a third party. The security guard is like, you need to report to us when you come out shopping. Immediately, Jackie looks pissed. I have to report to you when I'm out shopping? You have to report it. I'm shopping. Why do I have to report it? Jackie's facial expression is giving like Nepo baby. Like, do you know who my dad is? Why the fuck do I have to report anything to you? And then all of a sudden, the security guard is like, of course you have to report it. You're a celebrity. Look at the traffic that you're causing. We have to make sure to keep everybody safe. I'm a celebrity.
Wait, he said that?
No, but all of a sudden he's smiling. He pats the security guard on the back and he says, I'm so sorry about that. I'll let you know next time. No, he's so so into it. Just look at how happy he looks. He doesn't even look sorry at all. It gets to the point where Jackie is just straight up addicted to the attention. He's so obsessed with it. There was this like scheduled meet and greet at a university in China that he was going to, and everyone showed up waiting to meet Jackie. They want to do the hand pose, and so he gets out the car. His bodyguard is out there doing bodyguard stuff. The bodyguard is like, come on, back up, back up, back up. The bodyguard is like doing a lot, and Jackie is literally telling the bodyguard, no, you back up.
Huh?
The bodyguard leaves. He's like, I don't even know what I'm here for. I don't know if I can even fulfill my job because Jackie, I'm gonna show you like 10 pictures of Jackie. He tells the bodyguard to back up, and there is a whole swarm of fans that just start circling him. It looks like a crowd surge incident waiting to happen, and he's just in the center smiling so wide. He's sweating. He's getting smushed, rammed up on. People are grabbing at his jacket. He's just smiling the whole time. He can't get enough. The bodyguard later goes online and is like, I literally don't know what I was doing there, so I left after like 5 minutes because clearly he didn't need me. He didn't want me there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He didn't even want his bodyguard there. In another incident, he was filmed going to his hotel, and a bunch of fans show up at the hotel lobby, which is really dangerous for celebrities. Like, a lot of celebrities would be really stressed, understandably, pissed off, freaking out, anxious, probably running upstairs to grab their stuff to go to another hotel. Like, this would be a huge security problem, right? They're all in the lobby just filming him. He's like loving it. He's walking through, he's holding his hand out to everybody, shaking everybody's hand. And thankfully, everybody was respectful. Nobody got into the elevator with him. So he gets into the elevator alone, and everybody's still filming. And just right before the doors are about to close, he leans to the side where it's open just a crack, and he does his little hand pose for them. And then the doors close, and he's off to his little room in the elevator. I mean, this man, he loves being famous. There was another fan who ran into Jackie, and this time I think Jackie was with his family. He really did not want to be filmed. He was like, hey, don't film me, don't film me. And the fan goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I never saw you in person before. You're really handsome in real life. You want to take a picture? Because 2 seconds ago he was like, stop filming me. So he was like, sure, yeah. So for 1 second he's like, don't film me too. You want a picture or something? Okay.
He's like you. You look good today. I like your hair.
You want to do it?
What?
Wait, what? I mean, you want a picture? Sorry. So fans thought this was really cute. There was another incident where he was at the airport and a fan is like filming him, and she's trying so hard to be respectful. She doesn't want to bother him. And he's like, you know, she's like, Jackie, and she's recording on his phone, and he's like, hey. And you know how they're like walking through the airport and they like to act like really busy? Mm-hmm. They're speed walking through the airport. They got to get to their gate. Yeah. Well, he slows it down. And then all of a sudden he stops walking and he's like, fixing his shirt, fixing his hair, getting little imaginary dust off his shirt, just waiting for her to ask for a picture. But she wants to be polite, so she doesn't ask. So he does one look back and realizes she's not gonna ask, and he just looks like a little puppy that is devastated, like a puppy that has been kicked to the ground. And then he walks away. And he learns his lesson this time, because the next time at airports, he walks up to fans. When he notices someone looking at him, he walks up to them and goes, do you want a picture? No, this guy is crazy. Sometimes my guy Jackie is just so mesmerized at the fact that he's famous that he will start doing somersaults. He was doing a press tour for another variety show one day. He's up on the stage. There's other actors, actresses up there. And all of a sudden people start screaming, Jackie, you're so handsome. He doesn't know what to do with this energy. So he starts out of nowhere doing somersaults. People say Jackie doesn't have to worry about AI taking over Hollywood. Jackie doesn't have to worry about AI becoming content creators or celebrities because Jackie is so unpredictable. No AI can even learn his behavior. There is no language learning model. Large learning model. Jackie learning model. I don't know, bitch. Okay, that will learn Jackie. It doesn't make sense. And then, no, this takes the cake, okay? So then all of a sudden, one of these fashion designers is like, hey, Jackie, you want to come walk my show? You do kind of have a high fashion look, especially in China. You have a bit more of that androgynous, it's like a gender fluid look and we like it. So can you come walk our show? He's like, hell yeah, I'll walk your show. He does the little strut and honestly, he's pretty good. I would say out of all the celebrities that I've watched do any sort of fashion walk, he's got the aura. He starts walking down, no smiling, no eye contact, just couture. But then all of a sudden, there is a fan who was on the front row of the fashion show.
Let me guess.
And the fan goes, "You're so handsome," while Jackie walks by. And have you ever been complimented like in third person?
I think his weakness is compliments.
No, but have you ever been complimented in third person? Okay,
Third
it's
person?
really uncomfortable because, if my husband is like, hey, babe, you're so pretty, I can be like, shut up. I can say whatever I want. I can say thank you. I can say stop it, right? Whatever. But then sometimes we'll be hanging out with my family or we'll be hanging out with somebody and then he'll just be like, oh yeah, Stephanie's really good at A, B, C, and D. And then I don't know what to do. So I just I try not to smile too much because it's she's loving it. So I'm just like, okay, how do I play it cool? It happened once in a Zoom call and I literally hid under the table. Do you remember that? He was complimenting me and I literally just ducked and started hiding under the table because it's a very specific type of feeling and I think that's what Jackie was feeling on this runway because he does what I do when I get too many compliments from you in third person, which is your lips go in and you go, I don't know what to do with myself. It's not even a smile. It's not even like a haha thanks. It's like a
I feel like that too. Sometimes it's very hard to take a compliment gracefully.
yes.
It's just like, this is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I get it.
Are you supposed to nod?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll go on tangents and I don't know why. That last Zoom call traumatized me. He went on a 5-minute tangent that was very complimentary towards me and I'm just like, do I nod? Do I? I kept going, stop it.
Should I leave?
So then you think that's it, right? You think all he does is suck his lips in, his nostrils flare. No. He stops mid-walk, reaches out his hand, and holds the hand of the fan. And then he walks away smiling. He just can't even handle it. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with people being obsessed with him. But really, what makes Jackie a huge household name is when he starts boxing. I think the virality of personas who are not boxers doing boxing competitions needs to be heavily studied because it's a global sensation, apparently. It's not just happening in fucking America. It's happening in China. So in China, they have their own version of Twitch, and there's this content creator on there named Medicine Bro. That's the translation, Medicine Bro. And Medicine Bro goes on Twitch one day, or Huya?
Huya, I think
Huya?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes on Huya, which is their Twitch. And he's like, this season...
Huya!
Huya Navy!
Huya Navy!
No, because the past Christmas, literally the whole RM team, we were variations of Huya Navy and then Nasty with the Poochie outfit. Nasty. That was it. That was how we communicated for a month straight. So then he goes on Huya.
Huya.
And he says, for the Huya Carnival, like a Twitch carnival that's being held this year, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to fight Jet Li. Sure, he's a kung fu superstar, but I am a Twitch streamer. I can do anything. saying, I'm gonna fight Jet Li. And you guys know Jet Li. He's the Jet Li.
Yeah.
And so people are like, who are you to fight the Jet Li?
Yeah.
You're absolutely out of your mind. You're literally just a fucking streamer, okay? Get in your lane. And so they're like, if you want to fight Jet Li, at least fight his apprentice first. So then he's like, who the fuck is Jet Li's apprentice? I didn't even know he had one. So people start tagging Jackie.
And Jackie does not back down.
No. And
Because he runs Hong Kong.
exactly. And Medicine Bro was like, bro, I don't care who the fuck Jackie is. I'm going to knock him out in one punch. So then Jackie tweets, I heard that you can knock me out in one punch at Medicine Bro. Okay, Medicine Bro didn't really know who Jackie was, didn't know Jackie's family either. Clicks on Jackie's profile mid-live stream, live, okay? He looks at a few of Jackie's pictures. And he goes, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Also, I didn't know you were married to Sister Bea. Okay, I'm her fan. So I'm sorry.
Wait, so what is he scared of? Like, because Jackie looked like he can fight?
No, because Jackie is Madame Xiang's son.
oh.
So he's like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like, I was just fucking around. I didn't even... This is so dumb. But it's too late because Madame Xiang even posts, who is Medicine Bro? He wants to knock out my son? I don't think that's possible.
Dude, that's so scary.
Yeah. So then the next day, Medicine Bro comes out with a video. I just want to sincerely apologize to Brother Jackie. I didn't say that I could take you out with one punch on purpose. Brother Jackie, I didn't know that Jet Li's apprentice was you. I really love your movies. And is your father doing okay? Also, I'm a huge fan of your wife. And can you please just spare my life this one time, please? Please?
What does he look like?
Medicine Bro?
Yeah.
Like my dad. Like, I don't know.
Like an old dude?
I mean, he's a little out of shape. Okay,
Oh.
here's my dad, right? So we're trying to get the whole family in shape. And have you ever heard that saying, what's in motion stays in motion?
Yes.
So our whole family has been really into pickleball this last year. We're so lame. It's not even a real sport. I get it, okay? I get it. We've been really into pickleball. And my dad started playing pickleball. He's like mid-60s. And he's a rotund dude. He got a belly on him, okay? And so every time he starts running to get the ball, he can't stop. He can't stop running. What's in motion stays in motion. He will run until he runs into the net. Because what's in motion stays in motion.
Yeah.
And that's what Medicine Bro kind of looks like. Not as extreme. He's not on Physical 100. He's not on Physical Asia,
He's a
that's
little
for
shit
sure.
starter. Talker.
Yeah, he's a League of Legends player. I think that is a better description, okay? Not that anything's wrong with LOL.
That was a really good law.
So then he's like, I'm so sorry, Jackie. And Jackie's like, adults? You're an adult, right, Medicine Bro? You have to take responsibility for your words. Let's go against each other when you're free. And that sets in motion the biggest Twitch boxing fight of the year. Medicine Bro starts milking it on Twitch. He's on his knees every day like, dear Jackie, brother Jackie, I'm sorry, forgive me.
way.
I was just joking. He starts barking, pretending to be a dog, begging for forgiveness.
又赢了你，真的抽了偷戏。
I don't know what it is with live streamers and barking. There's some sort of like cognitive association there that needs to be studied. I genuinely think so.
Man.
And he's like, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. But at this point, it's too late. Even Madame Xiang reposted the poster promoting the fight. So everyone's like, hell yeah, it's gonna be the battle of men, which is what it says on the poster. I mean, these are not like the coolest men or the hottest men, but everyone's very excited. May 15th, that's D-Day. So they show up. Medicine Bro is live streaming in the back room of the boxing ring. He's laying on the couch. He already looks like he's been knocked out. His belly's up in the air, belly button to the sky, praying to God. He's doing a lot. Like, he's looking very stressed. And in his mind, he thinks Jackie is the boxing pro. Now, Jackie is not a boxer. He trained Kung Fu, which is
Right.
not boxing. That's like saying, I know pickleball, so I'm a tennis player. Like, that's not the same thing. It's a little bit different, right? But he did have that movie, remember? My Boxing Boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's worn boxing gloves before. Medicine Bro has never even put on boxing gloves in his life. So he's like, I'm just gonna get my ass wrecked. I'm gonna get it handed to me. They get up on the stage in the boxing ring and they start boxing. Jackie's whipping all the punches out. He's winding it up. Boom. It's like really slow motion too. He's like taking time to wind it. Boom. They get 1 minute and then breaks. 1 minute of fighting. Boom. Break. 1 minute of fighting. Boom. Break. I mean, I don't know if I'm just a girl who doesn't know sports, but like 1 minute seems really little. Like, I feel like you should have more energy than 1 minute. That's a really short amount of time. You should be embarrassed. I'm just kidding. So he's winding it up. Bum, bum. 1 minute over. Break. Every time after the break, Medicine Bro has more protective gear on. He comes back with headgear. He comes back with like a neck brace. He comes back more and more gear.
Is it goofy around?
I would say it seems goofy because Medicine Bro doesn't pack not even one punch. He doesn't even throw a single punch.
He's just taking it?
Yeah, it's like Adam 22. Bum, 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 bum.
Boom, 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 boom.
Like over and over again. And he doesn't even throw a single punch, which that makes me believe, was the Adam 22 fight rigged? I only saw like a minute of it, but I wonder if it was rigged. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, don't go down the rabbit hole because it's actually gnarly. But anyway, so he's getting bonk, bonk, bonked. Eventually, Jackie wins. And so everyone's like, this is a little bit suspicious because Medicine Bro, he's a little bit bigger in stature. He couldn't even do one punch for himself. So they start digging. They started looking down the rabbit hole. And guess who is signed with the MCN network run by Madam Xiang?
Medicine Bro?
Medicine Bro.
This is a promotional skit for him?
See, we don't know if this was rigged from the get-go, where Madam Xiang and Jackie were like, okay, we're gonna do this, but you're not gonna throw a single punch on my baby, on my son, okay? Or if Medicine Bro is just so smart, that he's like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be dumb. Because what happens afterwards, it's like they switched career trajectories.
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen the movie Freaky Friday?
I've heard about like switch body, right?
Yeah, you switch bodies, right? And so people said there must have been some sort of punch where heaven struck, lightning, cha, and they swapped bodies. Okay, no, this is serious. Hear me out. Because afterwards, Medicine Bro has always been I feel like you're looking at me like I'm a conspiracy theorist.
No, I'm hearing you.
You're looking at me like I am telling you the earth is flat.
No, I'm like, listen to your Jesus. Tell me more.
Punch, zazang. They swap bodies. Medicine Bro's career has always been about being the ultimate troll. After this fight, he becomes a bodybuilder. He gets jacked. He's in the gym every day, just creatine, pre-workout, 50 grams of protein, just getting buff. Jackie becomes a troll, even more so than before.
Okay.
He like completely leaves the kung fu side of him. He leaves the cool workout martial arts side of him and just becomes a fucking internet troll. And so people think that their destinies, their fates actually swapped during this fight.
Whoa.
And this reminds me of the thing that I've been watching on TikTok recently, which is don't pick up cash on the street. See, I say that, but in this economy, we should all be picking up cash on the street. However, there were a bunch of people saying in China and other East Asian countries, and maybe some other cultures too, you let me know, but they were saying that if you have a really bad dream or like a really bad luck, really bad fate, you are supposed to think of that dream or think of your fate and roll it up into paper bills, real money, cash money, baby. Okay, roll it up, throw it on the street. Whoever picks it up is swapping destinies with you.
I don't see anybody doing that, but okay. All right.
Okay, so then that's what happened to Jackie because everything he does afterwards is a hot mess. Do you remember this show, Everyone Stand By?
The
acting show.
He was on there, correct?
He was not on that show. It's called Memories Beyond Horizon. It's another acting show with the same mentor Wu. So he goes up on that show and he is just so desperate to be an actor. And he tells everybody, listen, my life is hard because even though my dad is Charles Hung, I'm sad because nobody wants to do movies with me. Even though I'm a second generation Nepo baby, I have no movies to even act in. I feel like I'm useless because I have a beautiful wife, a powerful father, a very rich mother, but I can't even get an acting role. And he's like so emotional about this. And everyone is like, okay, this is so bizarre. Even the judges are looking at him like, I'm sorry, I don't even know what to tell you. So they're like, okay, well, give us something to work with. Why don't you act out a scene for us? And he's like, okay. Have you ever heard of Death of Mozart? It's like a movie. He's like, I'm going to recreate one of the scenes. And he sits down and his nostrils start flaring.
Oh my god.
For the first time, I feel empty. Tonight, somewhere in this city, there's a child in a hotel room, laughing mindlessly, not even needing to put down his toys. He can simply jot down a few notes on paper and make all my hard work meaningless. So this is when I think Mozart is... I'm not even gonna act like I know what's going on. Okay? So then he's like, thank you for awakening this unbearable desire to serve you. So many people go through life indifferent, yet you make me here. This is like his entire cadence throughout this entire acting thing, just up, down, so dramatic. I don't know the exact emotion he's trying to portray. At this point, all the judges look like they're holding in their farts, and all the comments are just saying it's because the family runs Hong Kong. They still have to go back to Hong Kong, all of these judges. And you can just tell that they're being overly nice to Jackie. Even when he's like the worst person ever, you can see the nepotism working in real time. Except for Mentor Wu. He has the hardest time doing 표정 관리, which is like face management. And so he's just laughing at one point and he just keeps going, and everyone's trying to make Jackie feel better, and they're like, it's just, I think must be really hard for you because you're not that good at Mandarin and you're still speaking more Cantonese, and so maybe the sudden shift. And he's like, no, I'm actually like really good at Mandarin these days. I'm studying really hard. So people are just taking screenshots of all of this, and this is where a viral meme comes out where Jackie's nostrils are so big that people, like, you know, when you're thinking about something or you have nothing to respond to someone, you just want to say ... right? Like, I don't know what to say. And so people started sending this meme where it's just ... Jackie nostril ... and it's just like ... and it's his nostrils. And they're flaring his mid-scene on this show.
Nostril ...
And all the comments are like, can't you just go back to being a rich second gen? Why do you have to be an actor? And he's just torturing the judges on this show. At another point, all of the mentors, they have to come up with their own show that they have to produce with these like actor trainees. Mentor Wu, he has his own plot line where it's going to be based off of this famous broadcaster. Jackie walks in the door because he wants to audition for Mentor Wu's film, and Mentor Wu does not want Jackie to audition for his film. And he just immediately is like panicked. He's, what are you doing in here? Why are you here? What are you doing in here? And he's like, I would like to audition for your role, please. And he's like, why are you auditioning for this role? What's going on? And he's visibly very stressed. Mentor Wu is panicking. Like, I don't understand why you even want to be in this. I think I can do really well. Teacher, I just want to audition for the role of the male broadcaster. He can do anything for his future and his girlfriend, and I think that's somebody that I can resonate with. Immediately, Mentor Wu is like, he starts thinking of all the reasons it doesn't make sense. And he's like, well, you know, here's the problem, right? My guy, the broadcaster, has short hair. You have long hair, so I don't think it's gonna work. Jackie is like, hold on one moment. He goes off camera. He ties his hair up.
No.
He ties it in a bun. And he comes back. And from the front, it looks like short hair. But the producers, they know what they're doing because they pan to the back. And everyone says, you ever walk into like one of those mid-range Bank of Americas in the middle of suburbia? And you ask for the manager. This is the manager that comes out. He looks like a female bank manager, and that's just, you know, this is the lady who cleans the dishes in the back. People were commenting all of this. So Mentor Wu is like, wait, can I see the back of your head? No, it's not gonna work because we can't just do one camera angle where it's the front of your head. I don't like this whole bun situation. It's like clipped in a bun. Like when I use my hair claw to clip it in a bun. So he's like, no. So then Jackie is like, okay, hold on. He goes back back, comes back out with a ponytail. Okay, and people start zooming to
What
the
is
back.
going on?
And he's like, oh my gosh. And all the comments are like, hey, so even if you're not rich, you can actually find a wife hotter than this in any village. Like, people are just being so brutal because I think it's his outfit. I think it's his face and the way that they tied the pony. People said this looks like a really, really hardworking sales lady at a department store. Like, that's the description of his aura with his hair tied like that. It's not broadcast star. And so Mentor Wu is like, the hair is just not where I'll cut it. I'll cut it if I get the role. You're too skinny for this role. I need someone that's a little bit thicker. I will eat all day, every day for this role. I will gain weight, sir. Please choose me, please. I can eat more. Mentor Wu looks like he's half crying, half laughing. He doesn't even know what to do at this point. Jackie won't budge. Please accept me. Please. I won't let you down. Please. Okay. Just sit down. So Mentor Wu, he's got 2 male roles. One is the male broadcast lead that Jackie was auditioning for. The other one, I think, is like a janitor or something, or like a volleyball coach. No, I don't know. Something like that, okay? It's like a really like random side gig, okay? He gets that role. Jackie's over the moon. He's so happy. And everyone is like, I'm so confused. He's so passionate about acting. He could just be a rich guy, but he insists on acting for us. Like, we don't know what's going on. And so all the comments are saying, Mentor Wu, you need to be better with your face management. Did you forget that your son goes to school in Hong Kong? Mentor Wu's son starts tweeting.
Oh.
And he says, I've actually never met a man named Mentor Wu, and I was never admitted into college. I actually don't know how to read or write. This is all done through voice memo note. And so then...
So the son, his real son came out to say, I would like to declare I don't know this man.
Yes.
From the show.
Yes.
Because I want to live.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And then Jackie, what's crazier is Jackie thinks like this is a normal conversation. And he chimes in too and he tweets, hello, little brother. I really like your humor. When I get back to Hong Kong, we should really find time to get to know one another. And everyone's like, is this a threat? Is this like, is he genuinely being nice or is this a threat? No one knows. Okay, but there is this one scene where he's in a comedy show. For once, people were like, just be in a comedy. Just be in a comedy. Don't be in a drama. Don't be in a martial arts movie. Just be a comedian. So he gets a role on this entire acting show to be in like this little comedic skit. And it's in the olden days where he's going to die. And he has to have blood splurting out of his mouth. But I think the vision for the scene was you have like one of those blood bags inside of your mouth. And then you have to bite on it for it to squeeze blood out. And I think he was supposed to stand there really dramatically and bite the bag and have the blood drip down his mouth. And it's just like spluttering out of him as if he'd just been stabbed in the back. And then he would fall to his knees and then there would just be more blood dripping down his chin. That's the creative vision, right? Well, there were technical difficulties. Jackie bites down on the blood bag and the blood is just like too viscous. It's like too thick that it won't really come out. And there's not enough blood in the blood bag. I don't know if his mouth is too small for a bigger blood bag, right? So then he decides the best way to get the blood out of his mouth dramatically is to bite it and start... Like he starts doing a sprinkler system back and forth. He rotates his head left, right, go left, go right, go left, go right. His name is Go Left. Go left, go right, go left, go right. Just splurting the blood out. Then he falls to his knees. He gets down and he's supposed to be dead, right? But I think he bit again and there was a little bit of blood left and he doesn't want to waste any of the blood. So then he gets back up and starts splurting more blood out into like an ocean spray. Like a cream mist that you spray onto your face. That's what he's doing. Which, side note, you were asking about Jackie's brother, Go Right. Go Right is not as much in the picture because he was arrested for verbally assaulting a taxi driver. He's arrested for like 6 months. Also, his mom, like their mom has been very vocal about the fact that like he's a bit more of a traditional Nepo baby. When they went abroad to study, I think he racked up like $3,000 a month in bills, just phone bills, international calls. He's not even calling on WeChat, which is free if you use Wi-Fi. Yeah, like FaceTime or Kakao Talk call or whatever. Those are all free if you use Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He didn't use Wi-Fi, so he's just
Like
using
he didn't
his...
even care.
He didn't care. He's just using cellular.
Yeah.
$3,000 a month. 0 of those calls were to his family members, okay? Whereas Jackie, $280 a month, and every single phone call...
Was to the mummy?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so all the comments are like, be nice to Jackie. This is Madame Shang's best one, okay? Like, we know this is the best one that she has. This is all she's got now.
Dang.
So he enters another show where he has to act, and they bring in Hui Ying Hong.
What?
She's a very famous actress. People call her Sister Hong, not to be confused with Sister Hong. Yeah, okay. Well, she's having this segment where they get all of these rookie actors, each in a room, and she has to go up to all of them, knock on the door, and she's the landlady. Here's the acting objective, okay? Is that you have to tell the landlady you don't have rent. And you got to get her to leave you alone without paying the rent. And so it's improv. So she's going door to door. Some people are like, I'm so sorry, I'm in debt. I'm so sorry, I just lost my job. You know how the economy is, layoffs, fucking all of these things are happening to me. I have the money. I told you I have the money. I just left it inside of my McDonald's bag in my car, and my car is being towed right now, but I'm gonna get you the money. Just give me like 3 more weeks. Some people are on their knees begging her for some more time, trying to appeal to her empathy. And then all of a sudden, she knocks on the door. Jackie opens it wide open. She walks in. So I collected everyone's rent money for you. It's in this bag. He plops out a briefcase full of cash. I already collected it. Yeah, so here. Are you serious? Yeah. So I got it for you. I just felt like you didn't have to go around collecting all the rent from all these idiots, so I got it for you. That's not the objective of the game. So Sister Hong is so confused, and she's like, I'm not gonna play into this. So then she immediately goes, you think I'm not dead yet? Basically meaning, I know this cash is fake. This is counterfeit cash. Don't even try to trick me. I know what you're doing. Jackie says, it's okay. Like, it's fine. I can do this for you. What do you mean? Where's your rent money? I don't have hands. What? He just literally randomly says, I don't have hands. I don't have legs. I don't have arms, but I still got this money for you. So Sister Hong is...
So you're saying that nobody knows what's going on.
No.
Like he just like start doing random things.
He says, I don't have hands. I don't have arms. I don't have legs. And I don't think he means it in like a metaphorical sense. I think he's pretending like he really doesn't have it. And so Sister Hong has this moment where she doesn't know what to do. And I think she sees her career flash before her eyes because this could go wrong in so many ways. And so she just pokes at his arm and goes, what is that? And he just ignores her and says, I'll continue collecting rent for you. Doing what? Collecting rent. Why do you have to go around begging everyone for money, begging for rent every single day? I don't even want the rent. Wait, why is the rent his? Like, she's so confused. Wait, the rent is mine. This is my house.
So this is like a fever dream. I don't even know what I'm listening to right now.
Sister Hong is like, no, this is my house. This is my house. No, I'm telling you, I don't need the rent. It's fine if you don't need the rent, but I need it. This is my house. What are you talking about? Just what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, he slaps himself across the face.
Oh my God.
Bruh. And every time she tries to tell him to give her the rent money, he slaps himself harder and harder and harder until she says, finally, it's okay, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I'm done. And then when he's leading her out, he says, Sister Hong, if you have any issues, you know where to find me. I'm never gonna find you. I never want to come looking for you. I never want to see you again. And she leaves. And everyone's so fucking confused. No, genuinely.
What is happening?
I don't know what's happening anymore. And so these are all of the things that Jackie has been up to. But I do have to talk about his latest endeavor, where it was announced he was going to be featured in this massive webtoon recreation. People had never heard of it, which is weird because if something is massive on webtoon, everyone knows it. Like Marry My Husband is based on a webtoon, right? So people start looking into it. It's not massive. It's just marketing. And the authors of this little webtoon are Jackie's cousins. Now, here's where it gets weirder. His cousins are two twin girls. They're both lesbian. Okay, so far so normal. They're dating each other.
Wait, this is the webtoon?
Yeah, no, these are the authors of the webtoon. Jackie's cousins wrote the webtoon.
These two cousins are lesbians and they're dating each other?
Yeah, and that's not fictional. These are the author of the webtoon.
Like, are they cousins to each other?
No, they're Jackie's cousins.
Yes.
They are twins.
And the twins are dating each other?
They're both girls.
No, you're kidding me.
They're both lesbian.
Is that legal? What's happening
I don't
here?
think it's legal. I don't know if they're just doing it to get clicks online because they're like posting about the love of my life and it's their twin sister, but not like, oh, you're my other half because you're my twin. No, they're like my romantic partner.
That is the most shocking thing actually
Yeah.
in this whole episode. What is happening?
Yeah, and they call them orthopedic lesbians.
Huh?
That's the translation. I tried to ask your sister for more information about it. Yeah.
What?
I said, why are they called
What?
orthopedic lesbians? And she says, I don't know. I looked into it and it just means like when twins date each other. And I was like, does that happen frequently? Do we need a term for it? And she's like, I don't know this world. She's like, I can't even look into it for you because it's kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah. And I tried to confirm.
Or is it like a promotional thing? Like
It could be promotional. That's why we don't know. So she's saying like online, it seems like they're dating because they keep constantly posting about it, but we don't know if they're dating for real.
what?
But it's definitely like weird. And so he's going to star in this webtoon where he's like an omega and there's alpha males and there's beta males and there's omega males and he gets pregnant. Yeah, and that's all we
can't even-
know.
Am I in the dream right now? Like, am I
Yeah, and
Am I here?
each person in the world has like a pheromone. His pheromone, you know, like the sexual scent, the pheromone hormone scent.
Yeah.
His is milk. He has a milky aroma. Yeah, it's milk candy, like the White Rabbit milk candy. Also, his wife is in there. I don't think she consented
What's
to
up?
any of this. And so when this comes out, everyone is like, is Bia okay with this? Is his wife okay with him being the laughing stock of China? What's going on? And she's like this beautiful actress. People don't know why she's with him. And then they realize any clip you see of Bia and her mother-in-law, they look like true mom and daughter. Madam Xiang loves her. She's always wanted a daughter, never had a daughter, ends up with two sons. She's always wanted a daughter-in-law to treat as her own daughter. And she was the one that convinced Bia to marry her son. Yeah.
Wow.
Like convinced her. And so there's this new sentiment in China that is revolving around this family dynamic, which is like when you have a mother-in-law that loves you that much and is wealthy, who gives a fuck about your husband, okay? Because people are like, you're gonna marry a husband, he could turn out to be shit. And then if your mother-in-law is shit, your husband's going to be shit because it's very rare that husbands, a lot of times in more like traditional settings, stand up for their wife over their mom. And so they're like, who cares about your husband if you're mom-in-law and you have the best relationship ever?
Yeah.
And so people are like, I get it. She didn't marry Jackie. She married the family. Oh yeah, she's like so spoiled. Their wedding, they booked out a whole yacht, went to Italy. Also, this is where it gets crazy, okay? I saw so many reports. I was like, she wore this tiara, this crown. That was $5 million. And I was like, $5 million? And then I looked more into the wedding and people were like, the whole wedding cost $170 million. I was like, $170 million? I don't even think Jeff Bezos' wedding cost $170 million. Like, there's no way that their wedding was more extravagant than fucking Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos. Have you seen them at like Paris Fashion Week these days? They look insane. He looks like fucking G.I. Joe at the Schiaparelli show. I'm like, what are you you doing here? Amazon's laying off like trillions of people. What are you doing, sir? I don't even think their wedding was $160 million. So I started looking into it, and I'm asking your sister, and your sister is like, 160 million? She's doing the conversions in her head, and she's like, I don't know if that makes sense. And then we start looking into it more, and she like pulls up an article, and she's like, wait, this article is saying that Madame Xiang bought Bia a house in Beijing that's worth $300 million. And I was like, are you sure? Are you sure these conversions into dollars is correct? Like, do you mean like 30 million? Do you mean 3 million? Because 300 million is crazy.
Yeah.
And then we found the tiara.
Yeah.
That was $5 million for the wedding. Okay, it was $32,000. So I don't know where they got $5 million, but it was a crazy expensive wedding. It was. I will say it was very crazy expensive.
Sometimes like these numbers, like on
Yeah.
these like articles, it's
don't
just
make
like
sense.
so blown out of proportion.
Yeah, I'm
It's
like,
like-
what's happening? Because
But they are a billionaire family.
yeah.
They're
But
billionaires, and they're known for running like white and black industry. So it's like white is like the public,
legal.
and then black is like the underground. So they're connected on both sides. And
That's like so crazy. It's so
Yeah.
jolting how like the difference in dark romance books of like a organized crime potentially family.
oh yeah,
You know, and
Yeah.
then their son is usually like the bad boy.
yeah.
But then here's Jackie, like really just killing all the tropes for us, just one trope at a time, dismantling dark romance piece by piece by piece. So yeah, that's how they got married, and that's
And everyone
what-
likes Jackie. Right?
Everybody loves Jackie. There was briefly a situation where people thought that Jackie was cheating on his wife when she was pregnant. There was a picture of him standing closely to another girl walking down what appears to be a hotel hallway. Madame Xiang came out and says that's literally his cousin that he's walking down the hallway with. And then people are like, you know what? I don't think Jackie has game like that. So I actually am going to, like, for once, usually you don't believe the mom. You don't believe that was my sister. You don't believe that.
Yeah.
But this time everyone's like, I could see that. I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
Jackie
then-
can't hide it.
He can't hide
Jackie's
it.
gonna start smirking.
Yeah, somersaulting. And then also people are like, even if he was cheating, I don't think Bia cares because they posted pictures of their family Disneyland trip. And in every picture, you know, the green line theory, Bia is tilting away from Jackie.
No.
Every picture, just as far away from Jackie as possible. And everyone says, makes sense. She didn't marry Jackie for Jackie. She married Jackie for Madame Xiang. But everybody loves Jackie. I mean, people think it's really cute that he keeps trying. He never stops trying.
I get it now. I get it.
You get the appeal
I
now,
get it.
right?
Yeah. Like I try to look into it for the longest time. Never understood. I will watch like a couple minutes here and there. I'm like, what are they talking about? After this, I get it and I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like I don't get him, but I get why we like him.
Yeah.
He seems
I get
very
why he's so
genuine.
viral now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he's trying to be viral.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely abstract.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. But I guess all I'm going to leave you with now is...
What?
All I'm going to leave you with now is look left, look right, look at the Pantene at your local retailer, and I'll see you in the next one.